Today we will learn about the exterior angle of a triangle and its properties. A triangle is a polygon with three sides, such as triangle PQR. It has three vertices, just like triangle PQR has vertices PQ and R. It has three sides, just like triangle PQR has sides PQ, QR and PR. And it has three angles, like triangle PQR has angles, angle PQR, angle QRP, and angle RPQ. As you can see, all these angles are interior angles of triangle PQR. When we extend one side of the triangle, like here, side QR is extended to S, then we get an angle. Can you tell me, what can we call this angle? Think for a while. Let me tell you. Since it is an angle located in the exterior of the triangle, we will call it the exterior angle of the triangle. Here, we have extended the side QR through point S. This gives us angle PRS, which is an exterior angle of the triangle PQR. Angle PRS is an exterior angle formed at vertex R of triangle PQR. Now consider this, if we extend the side PQ through M, then which exterior angle will be formed? You got it right. We will get the exterior angle, angle RQM, which is an exterior angle formed at vertex Q of the triangle. Similarly, if we extend the side PQ through U in the upward direction, we will get the exterior angle, angle RPU. Exterior angles can be formed for a triangle in many ways. If we extend the side QR towards the left, we get an exterior angle, angle PQT, formed at the vertex Q. Now you may pause the video and try to find the exterior angle by extending the side PR. Now look at this figure. Here, angle PRS is the exterior angle of triangle PQR. We can also see that angle QRP and angle PRS are adjacent angles. In addition to the adjacent angle, angle QRP of the exterior angle PRS, the remaining two angles of triangle PQR, namely angle RPQ and angle PQR, are called the two interior opposite angles or the two remote interior angles of the exterior angle, angle PRS. The exterior angle of the triangle and its two interior opposite angles share an interesting relationship. Let's understand this in the case of triangle PQR and its exterior angle, angle PRS. Cut out or trace copies of angle RPQ and angle PQR and place them adjacent to each other at angle PRS. As you can see here, angle RPQ and angle PQR together entirely cover the angle PRS. What does this tell you? Give it a try. You got it right. This shows us that the measure of the exterior angle, angle PRS of triangle PQR is equal to the sum of its interior opposite angles, angle RPQ and angle PQR, which means angle RPQ plus angle PQR is equal to angle PRS. So, now we can say that the exterior angle of any triangle is equal to the sum of its interior opposite angles. Now take a piece of paper and draw triangle PQR and form its exterior angle, angle PRS. You can make any type of triangle. After making the triangle, find the measure of the exterior angle, angle PRS and the interior opposite angles using a protractor. Can you say that angle PRS is equal to angle RPQ plus angle PQR? Why don't you pause the video and find out? Each time, you will find that the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its two interior opposite angles. Let's reconfirm this using a logical method. Here we are given triangle PQR, where angle PRS is the exterior angle. We have to show that angle PRS is equal to angle RPQ plus angle PQR. To show this, we will draw line RM from vertex R parallel to side QP of triangle PQR. Here we can see that side QP is parallel to line segment RM and QS is a transversal. With this information, can you tell us the relation between angle PQR and angle MRS? Think for a while. Let me tell you. Here, QP and RM are parallel and angle PQR and angle MRS are corresponding angles formed by a transversal QS of side QP and line RM. Since the corresponding angles formed by a transversal of the parallel lines are equal, therefore, we can say that angle PQR is equal to angle MRS. Similarly, here angle RPQ and angle PRM are alternate angles, and the alternate angles formed by a transversal of the parallel lines are also equal. So, angle RPQ is equal to angle PRM. If we talk about angle PRS, its measure is the sum of the measure of angle PRM and angle MRS, which we can write as angle PRS is equal to angle PRM plus angle MRS. If we replace angle PRM with angle RPQ and replace angle MRS with angle PQR, we will get angle PRS is equal to angle RPQ plus angle PQR. This verifies the fact that exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its interior opposite angles. The above relation between an exterior angle of a triangle and its two interior opposite angles is referred to as the exterior angle property of a triangle. By now you must have understood the concept properly. Today we learned about exterior angle of the triangle and its properties. In the next video, we will see some examples related to this concept. Today we will see some examples based on the exterior angles property of a triangle. Find the values of x and 2x in the given figure. Exterior angle property of a triangle tells us that the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of its interior opposite angles. Can we solve the given question based on this understanding? Think for a while. Yes, we can definitely solve this question using the exterior angle property. Here we can see that angle ABD is the exterior angle of a triangle ABC measuring 123 degrees, and the interior opposite angles to this angle are angle BAC and angle ACB. Here the measure of angle BAC is x and the measure of angle ACB is 2x. From the exterior angle property of a triangle, we can write angle ABD is equal to angle BAC plus angle ACB, which means 123 degree is equal to x plus 2x, which means 123 degree is equal to 3x. We have to find the value of x here. On this side, 3 is multiplied with x. If we bring 3 to the other side, then we will have to divide 123 by 3. When we divide 123 by 3, we get x is equal to 41. So, 2x is equal to 2 multiplied by 41 degree is equal to 82 degree. And the value of x is 41 degree and the value of 2x is 82 degree. Next example. Find the measure of angle BCD and angle BCA in the given triangle. Here, angle BCD is the exterior angle of triangle ABC and angle CAB and angle ABC are the two interior opposite angles of angle BCD. As you know, the measure of the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its interior opposite angles. Therefore, we can write angle BCD is equal to angle CAB plus angle ABC. Since angle CAB is equal to 80 degree and angle ABC is equal to 60 degree, so angle BCD is equal to 80 degree plus 60 degree is equal to 140 degrees. Now can you tell us how we will find the measure of angle BCA? Think for a while. We can find it using different methods. Here we can see that angle ABE is the exterior angle of triangle ABC and angle BCA and angle CAB are the two interior opposite angles of angle ABE. So, we can say that angle ABE is equal to angle BCA plus angle CAB. Or we can write it as angle BCA is equal to angle ABE minus angle CAB. Since angle ABE is equal to 120 degree and angle CAB is equal to 80 degree, therefore, angle BCA is equal to 120 degree minus 80 degree is equal to 40 degree. We can find the measure of angle BCA using another method. As you can see here, angle BCD and angle BCA form a linear pair. So, their sum will be 180 degree. Angle BCD plus angle BCA is equal to 180 degree. We can say that angle BCA is equal to 180 degree minus angle BCD is equal to 180 degree minus 140 degree is equal to 40 degree. We can also find the measure of angle BCA using angle sum property of a triangle, which we will discuss in detail soon. Always remember, in mathematics, we can find answers to any question using different methods. So today we saw some examples based on exterior angle property of a triangle. In the next video, we will see some misconceptions related to them. Today we will see some misconceptions related to the exterior angle of a triangle and its properties. Misconception 1. Can the exterior angle of a triangle be a straight angle? Some students get the wrong idea that the exterior angle of a triangle can also be a straight angle, that is an angle of 180 degree. But this is a misunderstanding. The reason being, it is not possible to make a triangle where the exterior angle measures 180 degree. Let's understand this. Suppose we draw a triangle PQR in which the angles are shown as given. If we keep reducing the length of the side PQ, then we will notice that the measure of the exterior angle PRD keeps increasing. When the points PQ and R lie in the same line, then the exterior angle will measure 180 degree. But in such a case, they will not form a triangle. From this you can understand that the exterior angle cannot be a straight angle. Hence, option 1 is wrong and option 2 is correct. Misconception 2. When the exterior angle of a triangle is a right angle, which of the following statements is correct? About each of the interior opposite angles, we note that the measure of the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its interior opposite angles. Some students believe that if the exterior angle of a triangle is a right angle, then the interior opposite angles will be equal. That is, they will always measure 45 degree. But this is a wrong understanding because the measure of the interior opposite angles of a triangle can be different from 45 degree. For instance, it can be 30 degree and 60 degree or 20 degree and 70 degree, etc. Hence, option 1 is incorrect. Some students also believe that when the exterior angle of a triangle is a right angle, then one of the interior opposite angles is an acute angle and the other an obtuse angle. But this is not possible. Therefore, option 2 is also an incorrect answer. An acute angle measures less than 90 degree and an obtuse angle measures greater than 90 degree. If we add them, then the total measure will be more than 90 degree. Which means, when the exterior angle of a triangle is a right angle, then the interior opposite angles cannot have one acute and one obtuse angle. The correct understanding is that the measure of the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its interior opposite angles. Therefore, when the exterior angle is a right angle, that is an angle of 90 degree, then the sum of its interior opposite angles should also be 90 degree. This is possible only when the two interior opposite angles of the exterior angles are acute angles. Therefore, the correct answer to the given question is option 3. Misconception 3. Is the exterior angle of a triangle always an obtuse angle? From the examples, students often misjudge the exterior angle to be an obtuse angle. This makes them believe that the exterior angle is always an obtuse angle. But this is a misunderstanding. Look at the given triangles. What do you understand by looking at the exterior angle? Think for a while. You got it right. From this, you will observe that the exterior angle of a triangle can not only be an obtuse angle, but it can also be a right angle or an acute angle. Hence, option 1 is the wrong answer and option 2 is the correct answer. So today we saw misconceptions related to the exterior angle of a triangle and its properties.